I should have known something was off about all that. In my younger days, I'd never been fooled by such a charlatan.
Look, shite happens. What you gonna do?
Aye, perhaps. Nonetheless, the fog is cleared and a Kalguran always pays up. As promised, this is for you. Till next time.
Welcome. Here for a deal? Until next time.
What is it?
Welcome.
Gather round. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together!
Sheesh, keep it subtle, eh?
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? Utopia is not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
Ain't no one telling me how to do nothing.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
I might have a look. Dunno.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order. We are an order of true believers, dedicated to the salvation of humanity. To that end, we have given everything, and will continue to give of ourselves until Rayclast is saved.
Sounds good on the tin, but I'm curious what's behind it all.
Friend, we are on the same side. Surely you will pledge yourself to aid in the cause.
What's it look like to you, all said and done?
No more pain, no more suffering, no more horrors upon the world. A fresh start, a time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations, unnatural creations, creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Who the heck are you talking about?
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The gods have caused these lands a lot of trouble, I can see that.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
Everywhere's got problems, believe me.
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension, yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
The king? What's he up to anyhow?
The Kalguran king seeks Vaal artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Vaal destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake. For the Savior.
Need something, Smith? This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
Reminds me a bit of Carafin. I mean that as a compliment.
To be fair, we did have local help. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Vaal artifacts.
That's right, foolish. What's he up to?
Your guess is as good as mine. King's March is actually our second attempt at settling on Rayclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
Their mistake was trying the mainland. Probably a tragic tale, that. What happened?
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. We also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Rayclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
Sounds like a fey tale, but I'll take anything considering what we're up against.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there, I just get bogged down by the work of running King's March.
If there's one thing that grinds a man down more than anything else, it's paperwork.
One day there will be a glorious return. One day we Grand Four will finish our quest, and perhaps do a little saving of this fair Rayclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. Sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark and blades to bite deeper.
Well, that sounds downright useful. Can runes really do all that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
Well, good on you for holding your own. If you're this good without gems, just imagine.
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you. And these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. I should have trusted my instincts. I knew something was strange about that situation. I suppose this confirms the Heartlands are long dead.
Damn thing played on my pension for older women. Bastard genius.
I'd say Runeseeker is an apt moniker. Pharaoh's a quick learner.
How'd you know? He's learning from you.
Of course. It's the duty of every smith to pass down the art. Although I do feel like I'm learning things as well. The Azamite and Kalguran rune sets are not exactly the same. Each has a few symbols the other does not. Considering how established our science is, I find that curious and disturbing. Farewell.
Good day. Lord Danig.
Just Danig, if you will. I'm no knight. Far from it.
Right. I must inquire. On our adventures, I learned a thing or two about a man named Aldur.
Oh, you have you? Aldur was very important to our history and people, but not really a figure known at all here on Rayclast. How curious you should learn of him.
Did he really invent runesmithing as we know it?
He certainly did. There is no doubt that we owe everything to him and the original Rune Fathers. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are today.
And I suppose this would have all happened in the considerable past.
Of course. Aldur existed long before Azamites even breathed their first breath.
That's astonishing.
Must be nice having someone else to talk to about all this rune stuff.
In a further tome I've studied, it mentioned Aldur's death and how it deeply affected Midgard.
It threw our people into disarray. Brothers in arms became brothers at war. It was a pitiful time.
And the remaining Runefathers sought to fix that.
Correct. It's a tale that warms the hearts of all Kalgorans.
One other thing. This tome seemed to imply that Verisium wasn't as abundant as the Runefathers had thought.
They stripped the land of all the Verisium they could find. And that led to some other unfavorable developments down the line.
Wouldn't be the first folk to make that mistake.
The third tome I found mentions an ultimate design, the Triskelion Flame.
That, Pharaoh, is the very reason we are even here at all.
I couldn't quite understand. Is the Triskelion a tool for good or evil?
Most importantly, it was a tool for hope. A symbol of Aldur's gift to our people. But it reminds me of a saying my forebears passed down. The will of the inscriber may bear love in his heart, but the will of the user may tear us apart. Though the Triskelion Flame brought our countrymen together in our time of need, there are those who believe it may have been used for ill thereafter.
Sounds about right.
The final tome, it mentioned King Cadogan.
Please, I request that we move on from this particular topic.
What do you mean?
I will not be discussing the king in any depth with you, nor anyone, for that matter.
Well, fine. I learned enough to know there's nothing good about him.
Pharaoh, this conversation is now on thin ice.
Just tell me one thing. Why would he send an expedition here with the Triskelion if it was his most prized possession?
Some believe it was to colonize Rayclast and thus empower Kalgur. Others believe it was for more personal reasons.
And what do you believe?
I believe that we are done here.
Trust me, Pharaoh.
Let's go for a fish sometime, eh? Forgive me, Danig. It wasn't my intention to push you.
You can't possibly understand my averse reaction, but it might pay to respect it all the same. And I warn you, children would be far less forgiving. Not press him either.
Understood.
Oh, it's you. He's been a great teacher, no doubt about it. But gosh, has he gotten soft as he's aged.
Oh, come on. He's a nice fella.
Yes, nice indeed. But making friends and making coin are different things. Years ago, he'd drive a hard bargain. He was a great negotiator. Then he went and had children. Oh, awful. Now he seemingly doesn't have the energy to haggle. Almost gives stuff away.
So this old fella Faustus, he's dead then?
Very much so. Not a massive turnout at his funeral, I must say. Died of natural causes, they say, but I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew which you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
It's always like that when you come back from holiday. It's hard to get back into the routine.
That's not exactly what I mean. I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I asked. He looked me dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me, like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing. Got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, he was clutching a small Vaal artifact. I heard he held it so tightly his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
What a bloody legend.
Yes, I suppose. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange? Pale. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Ange, a marketeer. Oh gosh, Where are my notes? I'm terrible at introductions. Never mind. I've been in Kingsmarch for many years, watching and waiting for my time to shine. Picked up a thing or two from Rog and Faustus, rest his soul, and a little life advice from Tujin, I guess. If you need to get your hands on something, or get something off your hands, just ask.
I ain't no dummy. What's the catch?
I'll take a small fee. Not much at all, really. But, first order of business, we need somewhere to set up a sort of base of operations. A hideout, you might say, to ship goods to and from. I'll keep it all spick and span, don't worry. Just keep an eye out for a suitable location. Somewhere out of sight, off the beaten track, if you get my drift.
Hello. All the best. How are you?
Ah! This must be the foolish Pakarui. Get over here! What possessed you to break our ancestral binding? You have released Takaru, the Deceiver! Now he's free to wreak havoc on Rayclast once more. I should take your head where you stand.
You will do no such thing. How were we to know? Even I knew nothing of that prison or what was held there.
It was the concern of chieftains and the Hatsungo, not those who reject the way.
Oh, mate. I had no idea I was talking to a chieftain.
I am not your mate. But, yes, I am Tavakai, chieftain of the Tsukuhama tribe. These waters belong to the Karui. You, along with the Kalgurans, are our guests. And your welcome is already wearing thin.
I just go where I'm pointed. Look, not to throw little Tujin under the boat, but...
No excuse. He's a drunk. Not to be trusted. Besides, if you weren't trespassing on our shores, it would never have happened. Consider this your first and last warning, Pakarui. Tsukuhama tasked his tribe, my tribe, with keeping that deceiver in his prison. Our sacred duty kept us in this region, even though we longed for the sea. But it is good that we stayed.
I've seen better security in a Karafan pleasure den.
I don't want to know what that means. We tried posting warriors to keep watch over the prison. He'd drive them mad. They'd throw themselves into the sea. Instead, we allowed his fog to wreak its havoc and in turn, keep him hidden. Besides, I had no idea Kalguran runes could undo our ancestral binding. Yet another reason for us to not get along.
Well, at least you lot are free of worrying if he's still there, I guess.
For untold generations, he slept soundly in that prison. But the deceiver woke from his slumber 20 years ago and has been causing more and more problems ever since. The fog, crashing ships, foul dreams, cursed voices. Even one of our elders fell for his lies and went missing. But it will be much worse now that the deceiver is free thanks to you. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers. Ugh, never again.
I can respect that. No one should kneel to the weak.
Yes, I'd sooner join the Mother of Death's embrace. Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Vaal, the Eternal Empire, and now, the Kalgurans. I thought their leader Danik was true of heart, until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale, and it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slavers now? Dead and gone.
And yet Trophus lives on long after. To hell with them eternal bastards.
Yes, the only good eternal bastard is a dead one. Now we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we are the masters of our own destiny. Long ago, Tukohama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before we were given strength.
Yeah, mate. Strong is good. Agreed.
Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. Kanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful, all the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the Kalgurans. We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Ngakanu is now off limits to outsiders.
Gotta lock the young ones down, I say. They'll end up slaves. Or worse.
Yes, that is my fear. A history we shall never relive. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
Hey, don't knock hired hands. Trade's the bones of it all. Gets us soft beds, privies and such. All the things that make life worth living.
If that is all that makes your life worth living, then I pity you. Ugh, the first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within, but I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
It's not my place to care or say, but it wasn't his fault, mate. He tried to stop that from even happening.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is King's March is too large for any one man to fully control. I'll be watching.
What's good? My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
I ain't ever had a home. Just places to sleep where I probably won't get stabbed.
Sheesh, that's grim.
I said, won't get stabbed?
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose.
Makoru seems like a fitting boss.
That's right, Makoru's the boss. But more than that, she's a role model, a true leader. She showed the Kalgurans what the Karui have to offer. And honestly, I'm just lucky to be following in her footsteps.
All right, all right. You know flattery doesn't work on me, Kanu.
It is simply the truth.
I can tell she knows what she's doing. Can see the crew's respect for her.
The Karui have no ships like the Aurora May. Our vessels are meant to travel between islands or to fish. But the Aurora May? Woo! She feels like she could take us to the end of the world.
Better than the one I took out of Traffus. Ripe old flotsam that was.
I'm just happy to live in times like these. I think about it sometimes, you know? What a day to be alive. To breathe in the air, feel the sun. Could be a lot worse. When the Kalgurans showed up, it brought a lot of tension to the tribes. Also brought doubt among the outer islands. My family left the Tasoleo tribe when I was only a boy. They then joined the Tukohama tribe. My parents found hope in their message of strength.
Gotta give it to him. He's consistent.
Well, look, I don't reject the way. It just feels different to me. Late at night, out on the sea, I can still feel what our old tribe called the flow. It's real. It's powerful.
What you mean?
Oh, it's hard to put into words. All I know is Tavakai's version of the way is definitely not something I can flow with. Tavakai doesn't trust outsiders. He wants to drive the Karui further away into isolation. And that doesn't feel right to me. It feels backwards. We should at least hear new ideas out, see what they can offer us. All good.
Good day. I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the trade guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Bit of an entrepreneur, eh? Go get it, I say.
Thank you, but my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
Blimey, what a predicament.
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
All right, I gotta know. How'd you make it out?
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice, and many of them still follow me to this day here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now, one that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclass in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
What's a Kaivana?
It means nothing good. Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
What? Why not? They scared of you?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
Go on then, spill the beans.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Val artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Val devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
Cheeky buggers. I'm starting to really like these Kalgurans.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. Where to? Well, the fog is gone, but you let out some fearsome god. Win some, lose some, I guess. I wonder what might be left over from all the crashed ships there. Whakapanu is one of the most beautiful islands in Ngā Makanui, a tropical paradise. Some time ago, I heard that a Karui tribe decided maybe...
All right, let's go make some mates.
I also look forward to meeting some Karui who don't know me. That's less an island and more an active volcano. There's a swarm of deadly little things that make their home in the warrens further inland. We call them the kinfolk.
Nothing a drink or two can't smooth over between us.
They're feisty little buggers. They'll swarm you and eat the flesh off your bones while you're still screaming.
Okay, might need more than a couple of drinks then.
It's really their tyrant I'm worried about. Reports say he's getting bigger and bigger every time he's spotted. But sure, we can take you there, I guess. All hands on deck! We've arrived.
What's good?
Good day.
Land ahoy. There you go. This island looks nice. Beautiful even. But they say anyone who settles here goes missing. The thing is, I spent a week on this beach a couple summers ago. I didn't see a damn thing. I did drink pretty heavily, though. Nah, rumors and tales, you'll be fine.
Lather up! Need more mana! Fish breath! Out of mana! No mana! Another notch on me helmet. Gotta stay quick on my feet. Can't do that.
What have you learned? Do whatever it takes.
Welcome. Ho. The marvel of commerce. The marvel of... Here for a deal? Done. Come again.
Try this on for size! Something tells me these people didn't just up and move.
We reached these shores under the first full moon. Tasalio made the sea here rich beyond measure. We slept deeply and knew nothing of the dangers of this place. Tafor offered us living wood, and Valakor was kind. We sang for the bounty of our new home, and to Ramakor, and to the beautiful Arohongui as she watched from Lanihua's palace in the sky. We found abandoned homes. Others lived here before us. This was a sign that we had chosen well. We didn't see the statues until much later.
Blasted monkeys! Beast! Fire in the hole! Need more time! Simple enough. These folks sure picked the wrong place to settle.
welcome. Hail. It's always nice doing business with you. Hail. Good day. Have a good day.
What is it? Time is of the essence.
Surprise! there ain't any more where that came from. Gotta stay quick on my feet.
What can I do for you? Let's deal. Do come again.
We reached these shores under the first full moon. Tassalio made the sea here rich beyond measure. We slept deeply and knew nothing of the dangers of this place. Tarfor offered us living wood and Valakor was kind. We sang for the bounty of our new home, and to Ramakor, and to the beautiful Arohongui as she watched from Lanihua's palace in the sky. We found abandoned homes. Others lived here before us. This was a sign that we had chosen well. We didn't see the statues until much later.
Say about found money. No room.
Greeting.
What can I do for you? Let's deal. I'll gladly take that off your hands. The marvel. Come back soon.
Lather up! No room.
On the nights of the full moon, one among us vanished. When the second month passed, and another of our number vanished on the full moon, concern began to arise. The statues, Karui men and women running and screaming, terrified. They are crying out, silent, unmoving, about some danger behind me. I'm fearful, but when I turn, there is nothing there.
Gotta stay quick on my feet. Me pockets are full.
Well met.
Fresh tidings. The newcomer fixed the fog, but at what cost?
What can I do for you? Let's deal. It's always nice doing business with you. Until next time. What can I do for you? Let's deal. It's always nice doing business with you. Welcome.
glad I'm up here and he's down there. Just had to open my bloody mouth, didn't I? same way again. This will be worth something to someone. Gotta stay quick on my feet. Can't do that here.
Hear ye! Fresh tidings! The newcomer fixed the fog, but at what cost?
Good day.
That makes 2. I'm afraid we'll still need more to make sense of this. I don't think we're going to find ourselves in open warfare, but Tavakai has recently slowed trade and restricted us to the docks at their settlement. That whale incident certainly didn't help.
Oi, whale incidents are never good.
Our king commanded one of our vessels to hunt and harvest meat from a sacred whale, knowing full well what it meant to the Karui. By the time I found out, I was already too late. Tavakai hasn't spoken to me since. Our trade with the Karui fluctuates. There are so many tribes with different beliefs and different propensities. Some days we're all profiting. Other days, they're raiding our shipping lanes.
It never changes. Warlords vying for power.
The Tukahama tribe, the largest in the region, welcomed us at first. We got along very well. Too well. When some of their younger members became interested in Kingsmarch, their chieftain, Tavakai, began to see us a little differently. Pharaoh is voracious for knowledge. He never lets up.
Like 2 peas in a bloody pod, you are.
Oh, I like the lad, I'll admit that. I just can't let him know the full truth just yet. He has the drive to rival a runefather someday. That's the kind of thing you can't tell a young man without setting him up for failure. I know from experience. Farewell.
What can I do for you? Let's deal. Bye then.
do more than sing if she wants to lure me in. Scaly old freak! Make a wish! Another notch on the helmet. No room. Can't do that here.
Welcome. Let's deal. Always nice doing business with you. Bye then.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
What is it?
How?
Welcome. Speak.
Hear ye, hear ye!
Hail!
Fresh tidings! The newcomer fixed the fog, but at what cost?
Welcome. Hail. The marvel of commerce. Good day. Come back anytime.
Nice try. Fish breath. Take a wish. my pockets are full.
Hear ye! Fresh tidings! The newcomer fixed the fog, but at what cost?
Quickly. Thank you.
What can I do for you? Let's deal.
Baru je dah bunuh. Wah, sudah hutan tu. Seorang lah daripada apa ni. Budak-budak lain semua tengah. Tak tahu.
It's always nice doing business with you.
Sebab dia baru tadi bunuh shark ni.
Fair enough. Do come again.
Dan lepas shark tu nak kena hantar buat
If I know Rob, he'll be wanting this. Incoming! Oh, got you! Could end up like these poor sods if I ain't careful.
You there! Save me from this seductive fiend, will you?
Have you come to join, my beloved?
You will join them!
I've had just about enough of your screeching.
Suffer together!
Need more time. Me pockets are full.
Wah, ada paper baru lah.
What can I do for you?
Tapi aku rasa kita mesti
Oh my, what's that there? It's beautiful.
A big old pearl.
Well, that's not just any pearl. I've an idea. I know I've got something around here that'll fit that nicely.
Oh iya ke? Yang keluar rusa. Yang tadi keluar rusa. Yang barunya. Barunya dia. Tapi aku bukan mercenary lah. Itu rasa macam yang macam Witcher kot. Dia boleh keluar tembak dia, kau meletup satu, keluar rusa pun jalan. Spirit rusa. Baru-baru je keluar semalam.
Might break for lunch soon.
Don't think that'll go.
Hail. It's always nice doing business with you. Done.
Untuk apa nama merchant tu yang jual barang tu, dia bukan pakai jual duit dia kena pakai currency special lah.
I've had just about enough of your screeching.
Merchant lah, NGO. Basic, dia kena jual berapa currency pakai currency yang mana? macam kau nak jual okay, jual crossbow tu yang basic je. Yang kosong lah. Raja padi.
Tala Moana, outsider. I can't quite make out your origins.
Just out here doing what I can. Doesn't really matter where I'm from.
True enough. Old Martiki can't help his curiosity. I've been an elder of the Tukohama tribe for many years, and it's not often I get stumped like this.
An elder, eh? Tavakai would likely be pleased for you to be returned in one piece.
Oh, yes. I'm sure the chieftain had concerns. But first, I must thank you for your good deed here. You've honored me, and I must honor you back. I will give you the opportunity to gain the blessing of our ancestors. Show them your prowess. They will see you for who you are.
Hopefully they don't see too much.
Let us return to your ship. I will show you the way to our most sacred place, the Eye of Hinekora. From there, I will speak for you to enter our halls of the dead. You will be tested, but also rewarded. Tala Moana, outsider.
Just out here doing what I can.
True enough. I've been an elder.
An elder, eh?
Oh, yes. I must. I will give you. Show them your prowess.
Hopefully they don't see.
Let us return. From there, I will show them your strength.
Sebab kualiti lah. Dia beli dekat masjid lah kan, bukan ukur dekat online kan.
I'll get you! Bye-bye!
kau kata. Aku rasa kan kau saja itu kau jual tu saja nak membunuh orang, bukannya membunuh orang.
No room.
Tak, kalau pakai ward tu aku rasa tak pakai ni. Kau ada lagi nyawa, dia bagi kau satu.
How can...
Buat, boleh lah.
Can't do that here.
Welcome. Let's deal. Fair enough. The marvel of commerce. I'll gladly take that off your hands. All right. Come back soon. What can I do for you? Let's deal. Done. Come back soon.
Hamimper. Kan kalau kau pergi ke pakai origi lah.
Welcome. Hail.
I'm always up to be bribed.
Consider this kindness in the future, friend. Fair enough. Why then? Yes. Of course. Welcome.
Quickly. Move swiftly.
Ni sekarang
Have a good day.
I've had just about enough of your screeching. That's a lot of eggs. Looks like the siren's assembling a whole bloody choir. Reload. My pockets are full.
Greeting. The more I consider it, the more I believe I've seen a depiction of a weapon. Especially now that I can study the piece in Doriani's possession.
A depiction? Where? The scraps I know, I learned from incredibly ancient ruins.
Yes. When I consulted the ancient being Calandra, she told me where to find the seed of corruption. She was cryptic and said that it already belonged to me. That it always had. I can still only guess what she meant. In the ruins where the seed was sealed, I saw carvings on the wall. It was a message, left for anyone who might follow in the eons to come. A series of giant murals. The first was broken, but the second depicted the creation of the seed. The third mural portrayed the seed's destruction. At the time, I thought it was a warning. Now I see the weapon was depicted quite literally, being driven into the seed. It might not have been a warning. It might have been instructions.
This confirms my hypothesis. The weapon is the key to destroying the beast. We must find and reassemble it, no matter the cost.
At least we got a plan.
Go. Go.
Welcome. Here for a deal. Oh, the marvel of commerce. Come back anytime.
You cleared out all the problems on Whakapanu Island. Quite remarkable, really. I've had a look around there, scoped out a good spot for us to base ourselves. Shall we go take a look? Good.
I've had just about enough of your screeching. Blind him! You stink! Reload. No room.
What can I do for you? Let's deal. Oh, the marvel of commerce. Bye then.
Precise and deadly! room.
Welcome.
Can't do that here.
Hail. Oh, I'll gladly take that off your hands. Come back anytime.
We reached these shores under the first full moon. Tassalio made the sea here rich beyond measure. We slept deeply and knew nothing of the dangers of this place. Tafor offered us living wood, and Valakor was kind. We sang for the bounty of our new home in Tiramakor, and to the beautiful Arohongui as she watched from Lanihua's palace in the sky. We found abandoned homes. Others lived here before us. This was a sign that we had chosen well. We didn't see the statues until much later.
What can I do for you? Hail. I'll gladly take that off your hands. Until next time.
Need more mana. Need a sec. No room.
Hear ye! Fresh tidings! The newcomer fixed the fog, but at what cost?
Greeting. What can I do for you? Let's deal.
Diam.
I think I can find a buyer.
Saya tahu. Saya tahu banget nih dikasih hitam dulu.
Not a good
hail. Done. Until next time.
Datang.
Surprise!
kan. Oh, aku kira kau yang kali 3 lah. Yes lah. Lepas tu masuk balik bawah bala.
No room.
Quickly. Time is short. Make haste.
Hail. The marvel of commerce. Do come again.
Reloading. No room.
What can I do for you? Hail. Come back soon. Welcome. Here for a deal? I think I can find a buyer for that. Come back
Go
soon.
on.
What can I do for you? Let's deal. Good day. Until next time.
Where'd I go?
What's good?
This is as close as we can get.
Ah, Makoru. It is good to see you.
Martiki, you're alive. I'd heard you were missing.
Yes. They told me I was too old to keep taking out my canoe. Maybe they were right. It is quite the tale. And I was weak, I admit. When the fog swept over the water, I should have known what I saw wasn't real. But there she was, Myra Kana. Sweet and strong as the day we met. She plowed on through the fog, and I chased her like she was alive. Like we were young again. Then, crash! Next thing I know, I'm wet as anything and held prisoner in that bloody cave. And let me tell you, it was hard to keep my eyes to myself.
Good thing our patron here got there when they did.
Yes, and about that, there is the small matter of what I've promised our hero here.
Why do I get the feeling this involves me?
Show me your map, Makoru. There is a place I want to take our friend, when they have the time. Yes, there it is. The Eye of Hinekora. Gateway to the halls of the dead.
You want to take them to the Karui's most sacred place? Were you hit on the head?
Trust me, my hero here is special. They deserve a chance to prove themselves to our ancestors.
Tavakai will lose his mind if he finds out about this.
Ah, well, perhaps in this case it's best for him to only hear what he needs to hear.
All right, but after this I'm taking you back to Nakanu.
Yes, that's fine. Farewell.
Talamoana. Talakura.
Welcome. Here for a deal? Oh, I'll gladly take that off your hands. Bye then.
Yeah, bro.